Okay, so basically, a long time ago, my friend and I, his name's Jared, we used to go out and test drive cars at car lots, even though we couldn't afford them at the time. And one time we went out, this was about 2 years ago now, and we test drove this orange Mustang GT, and it was super cool, and it was pretty fast, and we're like, oh, that's pretty nice. And I looked at it and looked around. I couldn't get that one at the time, but now that I make decent money, I looked around for one, and I basically just ended up finding it on Craigslist at a dealership. I know that sounds kind of ghetto, but you know, it is what it is. And I found it, test drove it, fell in love with it, took it home that night, and it's been good to me ever since. So far, it's still pretty stock. I've only done really a muffler delete, got the pipe extended to the end of the car, and the tips put back on. Nothing crazy like that, really. That's about it, other than some stickers. East County Garage Light, you know. If I didn't get the exhaust done, I probably would have gotten rid of it by now, because it just wasn't fun enough to drive unless you're like hitting a backcountry road or just hitting the twisties and messing around. Driving around the streets, it kind of has a heavy clutch. It's a sport performance car. So it can kind of, I know this sounds lame, but it can kind of make my leg tired, just off and on, stop and go. But now that the exhaust is done, I can always roll down the window and just listen to that sweet V8 sound. It makes me feel better. I plan on putting kind of like a wrap on the hood, new wheels and tires, just HIDs, LED, fog lights, stuff like that. Nothing too crazy, but just getting there. And in the future, I'll probably supercharge it or turbo it, depending on just kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. Turbo's better gas mileage, and supercharger, I get like, 9 miles per gallon. So probably turbo and just make a ton of power, but try not to break it really. Specs, it's a 4.6 liter V8 stick shift, and it doesn't make a ton of power. I think it makes like 300 something horsepower. Just a little over 300. 0 to 60, I think it's like 4.6 or something like that by the stock specs. I mean, if you're really getting on it, I'm sure you're right around there, maybe 5 seconds or something. I'm not the fastest thing around, but definitely one of the fastest things on the road.
How fast was that?
I wasn't thinking about over 60. Basically, my feelings towards the car are, I don't really like cars. I've always had trucks and lifted trucks and all kinds of stuff like that. So having a car, this is my first official car. And I only put up with it is because it's decently fast, so I can get in front of people and kind of drive like a douchebag. Being used to driving trucks on the road, people kind of get out of your way and everything like that, Southern California drivers. Now that I'm in a car, it's bright orange, and the difference is people want to cut me off, everybody wants to try to race, and most people lose, but they still give it a shot, you know. I remember the first night I had it, I was driving with Michael in the car, and we were just driving down the road, and I think we were doing like 120, just cruising, not even close to maxing out. And some RX-8 wanted to race us, so we slowed down on the freeway, I think about second gear, and just ditched the hell out of him multiple times in front of his girlfriend. But that's what I'm talking about. Everybody wants to try to race. My feelings on the crowd killing memes really are that, I mean, I can totally see why, because it is kind of a heavy car. It's a pony car, you know. I wouldn't say a drag car, but they're definitely not made for tracks, let's be honest. So whenever you try to drift it, that rear end just wants to swing out, and it's fun to hit a couple crowds every now and then, right? It's good for you. It keeps the paint fresh, wax it all in. It does a great job. So I'm actually starting my own channel. It's more of a brand. It's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. There's no YouTube video yet, but it's coming soon. It's called Stock Sucks with a Z at the end. That's S-U-C-K-Z for those of you that suck at spelling. Give us a follow and you'll just wait for the content to come out. East County Garage will be helping me with everything, so I'm sure it'll be pretty good.